Happy Wednesday. I'm taking a little trip, and the GPS lady just told me I don't have to make another turn for 86 miles. So I got time to talk before she chimes in. I don't think I'll talk long enough for her to interrupt. I'm not driving that fast, and I don't have that much to say. I got my knee on the wheel, it's fine. All right, my hands are back on the wheel. So where are we going? I don't actually know. No, I mean, I know where we're going, but I've never been there. It's a town called Hildebrand, Hildebran, no D, Hildebrand, North Carolina. Now, why the hell are you going to Hildebrand? Well, I'm going to Hildebrand for two reasons. The first reason is the main reason. I read this article online the other day, and according to this article, you can find the best fried chicken in the state at a gas station in Hildebrand, North Carolina. I said, are you serious? At a gas station. Now, I saw pictures of this place. It actually looks pretty nice. It's not, it's not like just some tiny little gas station. Apparently, they have quite a bit of food, like, potato wedges, all kinds of sides, and fried chicken, stuff like that. According to this article, they have the best fried chicken in the state. And it just intrigued me. I saw it the other day, and I thought, I got to go try this because I want to see if they're right. And number one, and number two, I haven't gotten my limit of fried chicken yet this year. See, normally I don't eat fried chicken. I love it, but I know it's not good for you, so I don't eat it very often. The only time I ever really eat it is at family reunions, and I always get fried chicken at family reunions. If people bring fried chicken, sometimes they'll stop somewhere and buy some. The best fried chicken at family reunions is in like a big Tupperware container lined with paper towels. And they made that themselves. Woo! That is the best fried chicken right there. It's so good. And I am very blessed to have a lot of really good cooks in my family on both sides. Unfortunately, it has changed over the years. And I've noticed that the younger generation doesn't really cook anything. A lot of them, honestly, the younger generation, they don't even bring anything to family reunions. Like, they're not even picking up something from the store. They're damn sure not making anything. And the older generation is dying out. And I lost my aunt that made the really good coconut cakes. She's passed away, and some other relatives. I mean, it's not just that, but it's just sad that the older generation, they would prepare home cooked stuff, it was really good. Well, they're all dying out. And like, even my generation, they might stop and pick up something somewhere, which I have done myself. I'm not sitting here judging anybody because I've done it too. I try to make something, but some years it just doesn't work out. Like, if I'm really busy that week and I just don't get to it, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. If I have to stop somewhere and buy something, it's fine. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. But the generation that comes after me, all the millennials and the Gen Z, they don't bring shit. They don't bring anything. They just show up. Now, they'll fill their plate. Now, they will eat and go back for seconds, but they don't bring anything. I'd say at least 3/4 of them don't even bring like drinks or cups or napkins. They don't bring anything, but they will damn sure help themselves. Oh, yes, another piece of pie, please, but they don't bring anything. And it's like, do you understand how this works? You've watched. I know you've been coming to these reunions since you were born, because I remember when you were born. I remember when you were a little baby. You've been coming to these things every year your whole life. You know how it works. I know you have seen your parents and grandparents bringing food to this thing. I'm just curious, why do you think that you don't have to do the same? I'm just curious. You just expect other people to provide everything. Well, listen, honey, those parents and grandparents are starting to die out. And I love that you come, but if everybody just decides to do it the way you do it, there's not going to be anything here to eat or drink. And there won't be any plates, cups, napkins, anything to use. See how that works? Yes, it is a lot of fun, but if everybody doesn't chip in, it's not going to work. And for some reason, they just don't seem to get that. And I have, in my southern roundabout way, actually talked to some, because not only do they come, they bring friends, like friends with them and shit too, and they don't bring anything either. So like, you see, you're bringing in other people, which is fine. I let the more the merrier. But you know, you and your 5 friends are showing up for lunch, and none of y'all brought anything. And I will just go up to them and ask, "Hey, how you doing? What did you bring? I want to try it." "Oh, we didn't bring anything." "Oh." And I would just look at them for a second, and it's like it doesn't register. Like the wheels are not clicking. Like they're not getting what I'm trying to say. Maybe I need to be a little bit more blunt. Like maybe next year, you know, stop at the deli up there at Food Line and pick up some potato salad or something. If you think about it, I mean, damn. Anyway, I head up the reunion for my dad's family every year, and I am noticing every year it is becoming more and more of an issue. There have been several years lately that we just ran out of food. There was just not enough for everybody there. Now, in the past, it was not like that at all. In the past, we always had so much food, there was always leftovers, and people were begging, like, take some home, take this with you, get your plate, take this with you. I don't want to have to take all this home, you know, take it. There was always lots of food left over. Anymore? Not really. No, it all gets eaten up. And then there's nothing left. So if you show up late, you're not going to get anything to eat. It'll all be gone. Because not enough people are bringing anything. A lot of people don't bring anything. I don't know. Well, we're going to have a problem. So, let me get back to my point. I have a little problem with the reunion this year, or next year. I'm not quite sure yet where we're going to have it. I need to start trying to figure out where we're going to do it, because right now I don't know. And it's a small town, and there are not a lot of places to really like have stuff like that. If I lived down there, shit, we could have it at my house, but I don't live down there. So anyway, try to figure it out. So normally I will have fried chicken at family reunions. I always do. I will get like a breast, or you know, a couple of legs, or you know, something like that, and chow down, because I love my fried chicken. I really do. Get my fingers all greasy. Hell yeah. Well, this year, for some reason, somehow, I ended up not having any. I saw it on the table, and I thought, I'm gonna come back and get that. I'm gonna get it, but I already had other stuff. I thought, I'm gonna come back, and I forgot. I didn't get any, so I haven't had any fried chicken all year, and the year is almost over. I can't believe it's almost December. Oh my Lord, how is it already almost December, y'all? This is crazy. This year has flown by. So I thought, well, when I saw that article, I thought, I wouldn't mind having some fried chicken. I haven't had any this year, and I need to hit my goal before the end of the year, and I haven't had any. So we are going to Hildebrand, to this gas station. I forget what it's called, B&B or B&G something. I don't remember the name of it. Anyway, I've never heard of it. I'm going to go get some fried chicken, and I want to try their potato wedges. Now, I love potato wedges, especially when they're done right. And I figure if they do their fried chicken right, their potato wedges are good too. If you've never seen a potato wedge, I'll show you. I'm going to make a video of it, like when I went to the barbecue restaurant. I'll probably put it on my other channel, though. Yeah, we're going to try gas station fried chicken. I'm excited. I can honestly say I've never had fried chicken from a gas station. I have dined at gas stations before. Now, let me tell you, Sheetz, the gas station, if you're on the East Coast, you're probably familiar with Sheetz, the red gas station, SHEETZ. Have you ever eaten the food there? It is actually damn good. And I think the model that they use is going to be the future of other fast food chains, where they have like 2 people running the whole thing. I think you're going to see a lot more automation. You're going to be placing your own orders. Of course, you already do that in a lot of fast food places like McDonald's. You place your own orders. And they have people, preparing the food, but nowhere near as many as they used to have. And it's good. They're going to reduce it even further in the future. I think they're going to automate as much of it as possible. So, Yeah, so, but Sheetz actually has surprisingly good food. I've had a chicken sandwich there. It was really good, like a grilled chicken club or something. But my favorite thing at Sheetz is their fries. Sheetz fries are my favorite fries anywhere. I think they're even better than McDonald's. But I do love McDonald's fries. They are very good, but you have to eat them right away. If they start to get the least bit cold, I don't want them, and they just taste nasty. Sheetz has really, really good fries. If you haven't tried them and you have a Sheetz in your area, definitely do, because they are shockingly good. So I have eaten at gas stations before. I won't turn up my nose to any of that. I know some people are really snooty about where they'll eat. I'm not one of those people. I'll eat damn near anywhere. Some of the best food I ever had was in little hole-in-the-wall diners and cafes that you never heard of before. I don't really care for chain establishments that much, typically, although Sheetz is, I guess that's a chain. It's a gas station, though, so I can say it. Their fries are fantastic. Really good. When I get them, my kids and I will fight over them. We will fight over them like junkyard dogs because they are so good. They're fabulous. So yeah, I'm not snooty about where I eat at all. I will try anything. I will try going anywhere, and I have found some great food just on the suggestions of other people. Like, now when you pull up, it's gonna look a little, suspicious or sketchy. Just trust me. Go in there and order this. You gonna love it. Don't pay any attention to what it looks like on the outside. Like, I don't. The best barbecue places, you go around back, it looks like a place you go to get murdered. I mean, the back side of every good barbecue restaurant looks scary as hell. It's like something right out of a horror movie. They got good barbecue in there if it looks like that in the back. And if their sign is creepy, they got good barbecue. If they got a pig that's a butcher, that's some good barbecue in there. Pig standing there with a chef's hat on, a big shit-eating grin on his face. Think about it. That's sick, man. Like in Jeffrey Dahmer. No, it's good food. It's really good. What is going on up here? Where'd all these cars come from? I'm just now paying attention. No, I've been paying attention the whole time. I'm not even looking at y'all. I'm looking at out, see, and back there, and yeah, we're good. The other reason I wanted to go to Hildebrand was when I pulled it up on Google Maps, I noticed there is also a Piggly Wiggly in Hildebrand. They are such a booming metropolis, they have a Piggly Wiggly. We don't have a Piggly Wiggly in Greensboro. We haven't come up yet in the world. We don't have that. Good God, that's a big shopping center down there. Wow. We go a bunch of something. God. Nice. Okay. That's not where I'm going now. Oh, there's a Biscuitville over there. I can't eat now because we're having fried chicken in a little while. Over an hour. But I had my bowl of bran flakes before I left the house. I did my work for the day. My attorney is actually traveling today. He's going to Atlanta, so he is not available. I'm a little curious about something. I had been meaning to ask him about our workload, and something kept telling me to put it off, but I finally sent him the email on Monday, like, we haven't gotten any new applications from our client in months, and normally we get at least 1 or 2 new patent application requests a month. We haven't gotten any in months. And so I just sent him an email just basically like, what's going on? Do you know, is there a reason? Is it something with our client, or is there some other reason why we haven't gotten anything? He hasn't answered me. It's Wednesday. Now, normally when I ask him stuff, he will answer me right away. He hasn't answered me. He's answered other stuff I've sent him, but he has not answered that. Now, I may be overthinking it. I'm sitting here like, is he avoiding the question for some reason? I don't know. I don't want to ask again. I'll give it till next Monday, and if he doesn't answer me, I'll ask him again. Sometimes I do ask him stuff, and he's very busy, and he just won't see the email for some reason, or he'll see it and then forget to answer me, which, you know, I can't. Sorry, I was just reading a notification. No, sometimes I forget to answer people, and I know, actually, now that I think about it, I actually owe some people some responses in my own life that I haven't gotten back to them, and I need to do that. So I can't really say anything. Just a little curious, like, you know, he is getting the attorney I work for, he's in his 70s. So, and he has said he has no intention to retire, but I'm almost wondering if he's changed his mind and just hasn't told me for some reason. And if he told the client, look, I'm thinking about retiring, don't send me any new applications. I don't want to get anything else started, because typically when we handle a patent application, it can take 2 years or more, start to finish, to get a patent out of that. Sometimes it takes 3-4 years, depending on the issues we run into. So it could be that he doesn't want to start any new stuff at this point because he doesn't want to. Maybe he is planning to retire. Maybe he is looking at it like, I don't want to have to keep working another 2, 3, 4 years. And I don't want to have to deal with transferring a whole bunch of stuff to another firm, you know, and having to discuss all these applications with another attorney. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, which is why I asked. Like, I mean, I think I deserve to know what's going on. If something is going on, I think I have a right to know. Do I need to start looking for another job? I mean, you know, like, I would like to know, because my hours have been way down because we're not getting new matters, and that's where a lot of my hours come from. Well, if we're not getting any new matters, all I have to work on is existing stuff, which I do get some hours from that, but nowhere near as many. So I don't know. I still don't know what's going on. I'm not going to do anything right now, but I'm almost tempted to talk to, I would talk to my attorney first, like, because there are numerous attorneys and law firms in the USA, it's a German company in the USA, who handle work for them, like patent work. They do a lot of they patent a lot of things. I'm almost tempted, like, I'm set up to work fully remotely. I can work for any attorney anywhere. As a paralegal, I don't have to be licensed in every state to do what I do. So I'm almost tempted to talk to my attorney and say, do you think the client would be interested in having me do part-time remote work for one of the other attorneys here in the USA that does work for them? Because I know this shit like the back of my hand. I mean, I could do it in my sleep. You wouldn't even really have to teach me anything or train me on anything other than your software and stuff that you use, and like your docketing stuff, and how you like to do your emails, and how you like to do your responses, you know, basic stuff like that. I could do it all day long. I don't want to work full time though. I just wonder if that might be a possibility. That would be my first choice. If that doesn't work out for some reason, I have enough contacts and connections in the world of law in this area to hopefully find another job. There is one law firm in particular that I would really like to work with. I interviewed with them a couple of years ago and really thought, I was really impressed with them. I thought it would be a good place to work. It seemed like a good group of people. I may talk to them. If the thing with the current client, if they don't need anybody, I may go talk to them about a part-time work. It's actually a different field of law. It's not intellectual property, it's something else. So I would have a lot to learn, but I'm fine with that. I think I learned pretty fast. So I don't know how I got off on that, but it's just something that's been bothering me for the last few months. It's kind of been on my mind, like, what is going on? I mean, it's been so long that if I had to file a new patent application, I would have to stop and really think about it. Normally I could just do it without even thinking about it, but it's been so long now that I would have to, like, go back and review one that I filed previously to figure out what the hell to do. It's been a while. So I'm just a little concerned. I want to know what's going on, because I don't like being blindsided with stuff. You know, like if something's going on, please tell me, even if it's something you say like, hey, here's the thing, it may come up, it may be a problem, it may not. I just wanted to let you know about it now, just in case it happens. It may not. When this attorney and I were working together at the first firm where we worked together for many years, yeah, he dropped a bomb on me there. He came into my office one day and he closed the door and he said, I want to tell you that this is my last day with this firm, and I am going to another firm. I'm starting there tomorrow. And this just came out of nowhere. I mean, we had been working together since 2007, and this was in 2018. So 11 years we've been working together. And his work, the work I did for him, was like 90% of my billable hours. So he just came in, yeah, this is my last day. So I'm thinking, so there goes like all of my work. A little warning would have been nice. I mean, apparently this had been in the works for weeks and he didn't say anything to me. So I was a little pissed about that. I don't know if he thought I would go blab to people. Like, I wouldn't have said a word to anybody. Do you honestly not trust me? I'm not going to go running my mouth to people. Why would I do that? Good God, it would have been better to know, a week or two ago than to have you come in here and just drop it on me like, it's my last day. What? I guess I can wave bye-bye to all of my damn work then. What the hell I'm going to do after you're gone? You're taking all of it with you. Shit. So I was a little pissed about that, but I got over it. Well, maybe not. I'm still pissed about it. I didn't completely get over it, but I keep that in the back of my mind. Like, you say he would tell you if something was going on, but in the past he didn't. I mean, why do you think he would now? I love him to death, but sometimes he doesn't consider how things might affect me. Like, dude, I've been doing like all of your work forever. So anyway, when he left the firm where we were working, he went to this other firm. And the paralegal that was helping him, she had one foot out the door. She was getting ready to retire, and she had like the older person's version of senioritis. Like, she just didn't give a shit anymore. I kind of picked up on that because I had to talk to her several times, on the phone about, well, we have this application and there's this thing. Can you tell me what's going on with it? Oh yeah, let me explain why we did that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, you could go onto the patent office's thing and look it up and find it yourself, but sure, I'll explain it to you. She constantly complained about having too much work to do, and she was too busy. Now, she could spend 20 minutes on the phone blabbing to me, and I'm thinking, you could have gotten a lot done in the last 20 minutes instead of talking to me. It's raining again. I was going to take the two boys' angel tree presents and drop them off this morning, but it was pouring down rain and I didn't want them to get wet, so I'm going to take them when I get back from my little trip, because it's supposed to stop raining by lunchtime, and I'm going to take them when I get back. Anyway, oh my God. So eventually the firm that I was working for went through this merger. It was not a merger, it was a damn takeover. A huge law firm from out of state just gobbled them up. And they let a bunch of people go, and I was one of the ones that got let go. And I was happy because I got a fat severance package, and I was ready to leave anyway. I kind of felt like my time there was up. I just felt like it was time to move on anyway, so I got a really nice severance package out of it. And that's when I interviewed with another firm, and my attorney's paralegal was still calling me and emailing me and complaining about how much work she had to do, and said, you really need to come work here, and you could just walk right in and just take this over, and it would be a huge relief to me. And she sort of guilted me into taking a job with that firm because I felt so bad for her, because she was just so stressed. Like, I'm having to work weekends and nights, and I'm almost 70 and I don't have the energy for this. And honey, I took that job She literally just dumped the files in my office and was like, thanks a lot, see ya, and just left me. Because up until then she was saying, oh, I will help you. I'm not expecting you to just walk in and take over everything. I mean, it's been months since you've done any of this work, and it's gotten really backed up, and there's a lot that needs to be done. I'm not just gonna leave you hanging. I mean, I'm gonna help you. She didn't help me a lick. She dumped it all on my desk. It was like, bye. And she went back to her own work. And then a short period of time later, she retired. So I had to clean up a lot of shit that she left behind. And she was always kind of humble bragging about what a good paralegal she was. I had to fix so many things that she screwed up. And some of the stuff she screwed up was expensive to fix. Like, we had to file stuff with the patent office and pay huge fees to fix some stuff that she screwed up. Like, yeah, you think you're hot shit, but a blind pig could have found more truffles in this mess than you. God, she was awful. It was a good thing she retired. I didn't want her help. Like, I don't want her touching my files anymore. She's already screwed them up bad enough. Don't let her do anything else with them. Damn it, I'll get it worked out somehow. So when I went to work there, I was pretty much working full time for a long time trying to get caught up. Like, I was not supposed to be full time. I mean, the money's good, but I was not supposed to be working this much. Shit. But finally we got it all worked out, and it got back down to a regular part-time thing. So, God, it took me forever to straighten all that mess out. I don't know how I got off on that tangent. So, do you know what Piggly Wiggly is? Piggly, P-I-G-G-L-Y. Piggly Wiggly, W-I-G-G-L-Y. It's a grocery store. Piggly Wiggly. When I was growing up, we had a Piggly Wiggly in my hometown, and then it became something else. I don't know. But they still exist. The store is still around. And I had kind of been wanting to make a video in Piggly Wiggly, just for the hell of it, because we've never done it, I don't think. Or if we did, it's been a long time. So I wanted to make a video for my other channel in Piggly Wiggly and show people the store. I mean, it's not really anything special. It's just a grocery store, but I don't know. This is what I felt like doing today. I said I'm going to go eat fried chicken, and I'm going to go to the Piggly Wiggly. That's what we're doing today. I don't know why. It just seemed like the thing to do. It's a rainy day. I thought if I stay at the house, I'm just going to take a nap. I'm not going to get anything done. Weather like this, I just never feel motivated to do anything if I can avoid it. And I need a break from wrapping presents. I love buying all the presents for the kids, and I love wrapping them, but I'm going to be honest with you. After yesterday, I don't care if I don't wrap another present until next year. I am so tired of wrapping presents. Because I wrap presents for 5 Angel Tree kids, and then I've also wrapped all the presents for people in my own life, my kids, family, friends. I've wrapped everything except I have 3 more things coming for family that has not arrived yet. I've wrapped everything else. I don't know how many presents I've wrapped in the last week, but I am burnt out on wrapping presents. I don't want to wrap anymore for a while. I really don't. So this is something different. This is something different to do. I'm sorry. Oh, where are we? I don't know. Hildebrand is headed towards Hickory, I think, up in the mountains in North Carolina. Some people, I think, don't really understand how big North Carolina is. And I realize there are plenty of states bigger than North Carolina. But I think a lot of people think it's a lot smaller than it is. Because I've had subscribers say, hey, there's this cool place down at the beach. You know, if you go to the Outer Banks, there's a place. Can you pop down there and make a video at this place? Because it's really cool, and I think people would like it. I do appreciate the suggestion, but from here, or from Greensboro, you can't just pop down to the Outer Banks. The Outer Banks is about 5 hours away from where I live. It's, it takes a pretty good chunk of time to drive across the state. If I wanted to go to Wilmington, that's like 3.5 hours away. You know, some people seem to think that, you know, I could drive a half hour and be at the coast. No, not really. Not from here or Greensboro. Yeah, it's not the biggest state by far, but it's very wide, you know. And it takes a while to get from one end to the other. But anyway, yeah, I can't go everywhere. I don't have the time or the desire to go that far just to go visit a store. Now, if I was in the area on vacation or something, sure, you know, I'll do it, but I can't just pop over there on my lunch hour right quick. I'd have to make plans to stay at least one night. I mean, I'm not driving all the way down there and turning around coming back. Plus, if I'm at the Outer Banks, I'm gonna want to stay for a night or two. I'd like to hang out. It's beautiful. I love the Outer Banks. It's gorgeous there. I've been there numerous times. It's beautiful. Very, very nice. But yeah, if I was going, I would stay for a night or two. Just enjoy it. Have you ever heard the Outer Banks brogue? They have a very interesting dialect on the Outer Banks. Not many people are left that are native, they're natural speakers of the Outer Banks brogue. It's kind of dying out. But if you search YouTube, if you search YouTube for Outer Banks, two words, Outer Banks brogue, they have a very interesting dialect from dealing with, you know, people coming across the pond and, you know, being exposed to different accents over the years. It's a really cool accent. I've heard people that actually speak that way when I've been down there before, and it's very, very cool. I like the way they talk. Yeah. So I do like the Outer Banks, but I haven't been in a number of years. Glenda the Good Witch loves it down there. We went several times when we were still married. He loves going down there. And his best friend actually grew up or spent part of his childhood living down there on Ocracoke. Is it Ocracoke Island? Yeah, grew up down there. So, or has relatives there or something. Spent a significant chunk of his youth there. So, and I think is actually looking at buying a place down there or something. I don't know anyway. Or he was the last time I heard. So it's nice. I didn't really have anything else to talk about. I brought my angel tree list with me just in case I wanted to do any shopping. I'm going to go to Kohl's and check out their stuff. And I'm going to go to Bath and Body Works, but not today. I'm not going to be able to make it today, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But yes, we're going to get her some goodies. We're going to get her some good stuff. I'm excited. I love it. So yeah, next year I want to get at least 2 teenagers off the tree. I'm kind of tempted to do just all teenagers since they almost never get picked. I'm very tempted to do that because the younger kids get picked first. It seems like it goes by age. The babies, 2-3-year-olds, they get picked first and then they just go up from there. It's like adoption. It's very sad. Everybody wants the younger kids, but the older ones get overlooked. You know, they like to receive gifts too. And another thing you can do if you're interested is go to a nursing home or an elder care facility. A lot of those have programs where you can buy gifts for the residents. You know, a lot of people in nursing homes don't really have anybody in their life. They don't have family or friends that come see them. They might like to receive a little something special. And I've done that. It's a nice feeling to do that. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I had this morning? So I took my son to school, and it never fails. Every time I take him to school, some asshole, the people around my neighborhood, around my house, in the mornings are so angry. I don't know what is wrong with them. They are so tightly wound, and I'm looking at the clock like, it is 7:30 in the morning. What the hell are you so pissed about? it is way too early for this level of just vitriol. Like, why are you mad? You know, I'm just grooving. Like, the problem is I have the nerve to go the speed limit, and it really pisses people off when you do that. They all want to go, but even if you went 100 miles an hour, they'd be on your ass anyway. It wouldn't matter. And it's the worst ones in my area are the soccer moms. I'll just say it. The damn soccer moms are the worst in their Range Rover. And you can see them back there. They are just raging in their driver's seat. Like, lady, you're going to have a heart attack. Calm down. There was a woman behind me this morning on the way to take my son to school. Now, we were on a 4-lane highway. There was a passing lane, big as hell, right there. Big as hell. Nobody in it, when the soul over there. And this woman is behind me, and she was in a Range Rover, and I could see her in my rear view mirror. She's leaned up like this, like she's leaning way up, and she's got one hand on the steering and a Starbucks in this hand. And she's like shaking it. She's just like this. And I can see her mouth. She's yelling at me. And I'm going, what is her problem? I wasn't going slow. I wasn't driving obnoxiously. The speed limit was 45. I was going 45. Whole open ass passing lane. Like, I don't really understand why you're doing this to yourself. You have the option of getting over there and, you know, going. She didn't want to pass me for some reason. So then she turns on her high beams right in my eyes. Like, I had to move my rear view mirror. It was blinding me. She had those LED lights, and she put them on bright. And she's back there. She started blowing the horn, and she's just, I can see her in my rear view mirror screaming at me and just shaking like, lady, you're going to spill that coffee on yourself, and then you're really going to have a problem. She's just got her cup, and it is just going all over the place. And she's just yelling at me. And I'm like, I don't understand. So I just slowed down. Like, well, first of all, it was pouring down rain. It was raining really hard. You're blinding me with those LED. Like, I didn't need my retinas. Just go ahead and burn them out. Hate those fucking LED headlights. Hate them. They're way too bright. You can see a gnat's asshole from 50 miles with those things. There's no need for them to be that damn bright. Plus, it was a Range Rover, so it was up higher than my car. And they were going right into my rear view mirror and right into both of my side view mirrors, blinding me. So I just slowed down to like 35. And she is back there just laying on the horn. And I'm going, bitch, I'll play this game with you. Again, keep in mind, there is a passing lane over here with nobody in it. And finally, she goes roaring around me and then jerked right in front of me. Like, whatever, lady. And then she just took off. You know, I don't understand why people are so mad. It is way too early in the morning for whatever the hell that is. And every time I drive my son to school, there is somebody like that who does something like that. Every time. That's why I like for him to ride the bus. Like, please don't make me do that. But it really was just pouring down rain. And he has to walk up to the bus stop. It's not on our street. He has to go to another street, get on the bus. And it was pouring down rain, and he had all his stuff with him. And I know getting on and off the bus with all of his stuff and that umbrella is a pain in the butt. I know that. So I said, well, okay, I'll take you to school. Because it is really, really coming down out there. But he's riding the bus home. Like, it's supposed to stop raining at noon, so you can ride the bus home. You'll be all right. So, but anyway, I was thinking about her Starbucks. I saw her. I mean, I could clearly see it was a Starbucks cup. She was so close to me that for a good chunk of the time, she was less than a car length behind me. And it's pouring down rain. Like, I don't know if this is wise. I mean, if I have to jam on brakes, you're going to go into my trunk. You know that. Crazy bitch. The worst drivers around here are the soccer moms like that. They really are the worst. I don't really have any trouble with anybody else. It's just the damn soccer moms. I don't know what y'all are so wound up about, but you need some therapy. Or you need something. I don't know what the hell you need, but you need to calm the fuck down. I used to be a much more aggressive driver when I was younger, but I got over it. You know, I realized it's not worth elevating your blood pressure. You know, you're not going to get there any faster. It's not going to make your day any better to get mad. You're driving. Just focus on driving. You don't need to get mad at everybody. So I don't know what you do with people. It's just awful. So I saw her Starbucks, and I got to thinking on the way home. I thought, you know, I don't want Starbucks because I don't like coffee, but I've heard Starbucks is really shitty. I don't think I know anybody who actually likes Starbucks. They all say it tastes burnt, like the beans are burnt, and it's overpriced, but it's very popular. I know around here it's very popular. It's popular all over the place. It's just overpriced bean water, but people really like it. So, but I got to thinking, I don't want coffee, but you know, I'm kind of cold. It's sort of a yucky morning. You know what would be good though? I would like some hot chocolate. So I went home and I made myself a big old mug of hot chocolate. That's what I had first thing this morning after I got back from dropping him off at school. I made myself some really good hot chocolate. It was very, very delicious. I enjoyed it. I just make it with milk and chocolate syrup. I didn't have any mix or anything. If I had the mix, I wouldn't have had to use so much chocolate syrup, but it turned out good. It was very satisfying. It just hit the spot. Like, that is perfect today. So, I don't know. I guess I better shut up and drive. I'm always telling myself that I need to shut up. I feel like I'm talking too much. But so far it's been a pretty good day, so I'm just taking a little trip by myself to go get some fried chicken at a gas station. We'll see if the article was correct. We're going to try it out. I am no fried chicken connoisseur, but I have had plenty. I've had plenty of fried chicken from, home, made at home. I've had it in restaurants over the years. Now, I have an opinion that may be unpopular with some people, but I'm just going to say it. KFC is overrated. I do not like KFC's fried chicken. I don't. It's way overpriced, and I just don't think it's that good. Now, I think I liked it better when I was younger, but I got some, was it last summer? My younger son one day said, "Can we have fried chicken?" No, this was it was a year ago summer. "Can we have some fried chicken?" I said, "Yeah, I guess." He said, "I would really like some KFC fried chicken." I said, "Okay." So I went and got it, and I remember it was really expensive. I was shocked by how much it was to get like a bucket, It was a lot. And it was nothing special. I remember trying it and going, you could go to the deli at Walmart and get fried chicken just as good as this, if not better. It's not worth what I paid for it. Actually, you go to the deli at Walmart, their fried chicken is actually, it's pretty good. I would rather have had the fried chicken from Walmart. So I'm not going back to KFC. I do like their mashed potatoes, though. Their mashed potatoes with that little spork, and that's pretty good. And their biscuits aren't bad. But other than that, nah, I don't really care for their chicken. I know some people love it. I don't like it. And I'm not crazy about Bojangles fried chicken either. Now, I tell you who does have good fried chicken, Mrs. Winners. If you have a Winners, WINNER''S, Mrs. Winners, you know what? I bet they have their chicken and dumplings now too. They make really good chicken and dumplings, but they don't have them all the time. They only have them in the wintertime. Shit, I need to go get some. They have yummy, yummy chicken and dumplings. They're like homemade. Oh my God, they are so good. And their biscuits are really good too. I'll have to go get some of that. Hell, I'd like to just have some chicken and dumplings and a biscuit. I don't even need any fried chicken. Get a big thing of chicken and dumplings. That's the whole meal right there. It'll fill you up. Now, not today though. Today we're going to get gas station fried chicken and probably some potato wedges, and we'll see what else they have. Potato wedges. Potato. Mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew. I love tater wedges. if they're done right. Biscuitville has pretty good little mini tater wedge thingies they're pretty good. All right, I'm gonna quit talking about food because it's making me hungry. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope your day is fantastic. Hopefully later I will either have a video of the fried chicken or Piggly Wiggly for my other channel. I don't know. I just have to wait sometimes and see how it goes. Now if I get into, here comes a Corvette. Look at that. Woo! I don't know if you can see it. Hot damn. Look at that. I know that's right. My hairdresser bought herself a Corvette. Hers is white. It was just like that one that just went by a minute ago, the orange one, but it's just like that but white. That is a badass car. Kick ass. She was so happy to finally be able to get it. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway, yeah, if I go into Piggly Wiggly and there's loud music, I will have to do a voiceover. So I doubt I'm gonna get to it today because I got stuff I got to do this evening. So I don't know that I would have time to record a voiceover and then, you know, do all the magic to the video. I did finally figure out the audio sync issue because I have a new laptop and I have all the same software, but for some reason I couldn't get the audio to sync up with the video. I couldn't figure out the problem. I did, long story short, I did finally figure it out. It was a very simple little thing that I had to, one little setting that I had to change that I didn't catch before. But I finally got it and it's working perfectly now. So it's made my life a lot easier. A whole lot less stressful whenever I try to edit anything. This road is bullshit. It's full of holes. But yeah, so I was very happy to fix that. Anyway, yes, I'm going for real now. I have to dodge potholes. Apparently the road suddenly has gotten terrible. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day and I will see you again soon.